Imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff looking down into the unknown. Below, you see your fears, your doubts, and every time you've thought you weren't good enough. What if I told you that success begins right on the other side of that fear? Most of us at some point are terrified to take that leap, terrified of failing. We've all been there, right? That fear that grips you when you're about to try something new. It could be a new job, chasing a lifelong dream, or simply standing up for yourself. That voice in your head whispers, "What if I fail? What if I'm not enough?" It's crippling, and it's not just the fear of failure that stops us. Sometimes it's the fear of success itself. We limit ourselves because the thought of achieving something beyond what we imagined feels impossible. Take Michael Jordan, for example. You know him as the greatest basketball player of all time, but did you know he was cut from his high school team? At that moment, he could have given up. He could have let the fear of failure define him. But instead, he used that failure as fuel. It pushed him to be better, to work harder, and to never stop striving. That one failure didn't end his journey. It started it. And that's the key: mindset. The people who succeed aren't necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They're the ones who look at failure not as the end, but as a stepping stone. The most successful people don't avoid failure, they embrace it. They know every failure gets them one step closer to success. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. Think about it. Some of the greatest lessons in life come from your biggest mistakes. Failure forces you to grow. It pushes you to dig deep, to find strength you didn't know you had. When you fail, you have two options: give up or use that failure to build something stronger, smarter, more resilient. The path to success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, setbacks, and failures, but each of those moments teaches you something vital. Here's something I want you to remember. You are stronger than you think. The challenge you're facing right now, the fear you're holding on to, it's temporary, but the strength you gain from overcoming it, that lasts forever. Every time you face a fear and push through, you grow. And that's what life is all about: growth. So don't let failure be the thing that stops you. Let it be the thing that drives you forward. Look at someone like J.K. Rowling. Before she became the best-selling author of Harry Potter, she was rejected by 12 publishers. 12 times someone told her no. But she didn't give up. She believed in her story, even when no one else did. Her success didn't come from avoiding failure, it came from refusing to let failure stop her. Now let's bring it back to you. What are you afraid of? What's holding you back from going after what you want? Is it fear of failure? Fear of what others might think? Today, I challenge you to make a choice to face that fear, to take a leap knowing that failure is just part of the process. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the fear of taking that first step. But here's the thing, you don't have to be fearless. You just have to be brave enough to take that step even when you're scared. The road to success isn't about never failing, it's about learning to get back up every time you fall. It's knowing that each failure is making you stronger, more prepared, and more resilient. So whatever dream or goal feels out of reach, know that you have the power to achieve it. You just need to take the first step, and then the next. One step at a time, until one day, you look back and realize you've come farther than you ever thought possible. I'll leave you with this. Will you let the fear of failure define your life? Or will you take that leap trusting that every failure is just one step closer to your success? The choice is yours. Step into the unknown, face your fear, and keep moving forward. You're stronger than you know, and your dreams are worth it. The only thing stopping you is fear, and you have the power to overcome it.